Welcome, everybody, to a brand new episode of Forever Faithful Podcast. I'm Brandon Ferrino, joined by me and my co-hosts, Christian Dyer and Deon Johnson. How we doing, fellas?
Tired. Just tired.
Long weekend. Thanksgiving just passed. How was your guys' Thanksgiving?
Good.
Oh yeah, Thanksgiving was great, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Food was
good.
great, man. My brother, he he fried up these turkeys. Oh man, bro, like that shit was fire. Turkey was amazing. He had like one of them deep fryers and dropped that motherfucker in there, man. That shit was straight fire.
That's good. What about you, Christian? What did you have for Thanksgiving?
Some turkey and pie. Eggnog.
Oh,
Got the
nice.
good eggnog.
Eggnog
from the good tree, so that was nice. Just chilled out at my dad's, watched some football, which was nice.
Okay.
Yeah, it was pretty sweet. I just hung out with at my dad's house. We just ate and watched football. It was pretty relaxing.
That's great, man. That's great. That's how you do it.
Exactly. That's how you do it for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How about you, man? You asking us? How about you? Shit.
Yeah. Went to go see my grandparents on my dad's side in the afternoon.
Ate a whole turkey to himself.
And
this
then
motherfucker right here.
fucking you never fail, motherfucker.
I gotta pick it up. Beto's not here.
And then
check this shit out, man. So I swear to God, she went to Mexico, visiting family and shit, bro. She brought me this shit back. Check this out.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah, but check it out though. Look at that. It's a real fucking scorpion in that bitch.
Oh damn.
Shit.
Yeah, some wild shit, man. Fucking dope. Love it though.
So, what were you saying, Brandon? Sorry.
Oh no, and then afterwards we went to my mom's side, across the street at my aunt's, and had some turkey.
Damn, you got folks. These niggas say across the street.
Yeah,
I told you, dude.
my
He had a
family
whole
was
turkey.
That's crazy.
He had half a turkey at one house, another half a turkey at the other house.
Hey, bro, look, I ain't gonna front you, man. Me and my boys, we used to hit each other's houses, like back in the day, because you could just like I can't eat like that now. I ain't got this, man. I'm gonna get one plate and I'm done, bro. Back in the day, shit, I'm putting down about 3-4 of them motherfuckers. And
exactly,
we would eat at home because we knew we had to eat at home. We didn't want nobody to be, nobody's parents to be upset, but we would make our rounds to each other's houses and eat more food because somebody might have had something that we didn't have where we was at. Hey man, we just made our rounds. There was never any complaints, and we were, everybody was welcoming each other's homes. So it was like, all right, fuck it. We just went there and hey man, it was good. That was a good time back in the day, man. Just hitting everybody's house, eating and shit, and chopping it up, kicking it with different fam. That shit was definitely cool. We would try to spend like the morning with our family, you know what I'm saying? Because we didn't want to piss nobody off. In the afternoon, bro, it was like shit. Fan-fucking-tastic. It was great, man. Thank you for asking, Throwback. I hope yours was fantastic. Everybody that's in there in the chat, man, let us know how your Thanksgiving was. If you celebrate. I know some people do, some people don't. We know Media, he's on his way home, or should I say back to school. So he did his thing. That's great for him. I hope he had a great time with his fam. I know he don't get to see him very often because he always at school working and grinding. Yeah, man. That's how. Hey, I'm telling you, bro. He better invite all of us to his fucking graduation. He better. I swear to God, bro. I live in Arizona. I will show up to your graduation ghetto as fuck. Not playing. Know your fucking name, bro. Do not play with me like that.
Holy shit!
If you are watching and I don't get an invite, everybody gonna know who the fuck I am.
Deon, you coming with the hat over the do-rag?
Bruh. That's an understatement. Y'all, it's going the fuck down.
Oh shit!
We've known this cat. We've done shows with him. He's a cool guy, and you know what I'm saying, shit. We sit up there sometimes and push shit back to make sure it can accommodate your school schedule. I'm the last one. You done fucked. Okay, that's cool. I'll tell you right now, you done fucked up. Joey, you want to go? Joey going with me.
Joey. Hey, all the hype crew is going.
We going. We finna go
on.
right up in that motherfucking gang. And he gonna be out there looking like, I don't know them. Oh no, don't act like you Indian now. No, media. We know who the fuck you are.
Yep.
Well, she said, hey, damn. She said, I got my 9 years in to be waiting for Niners. Hey, there you go. Hey, we all 8 too. I know you are, man. We just fucking with you, bro. It's all love.
All right.
No, man. But
it.
I have to say that's a great win, man. Watching CMC and Mooney and Warner and it just everybody just enjoying that turkey, man. And then seeing George crazy ass do what I thought he would have done. He ran off the whole fucking turkey. I knew that shit was gonna happen. It's Kittle. I don't expect nothing less. Now I did see something on Instagram though, bro. Yo, hey man, I didn't know you get bruises like that, man. You know, I'll go up in that motherfucker UCLA'd out. I give a fuck about U of A. I give a fuck about you as my friend. And I congratulate you on graduating. Ain't gonna be no Wildcat love at all.
Nope.
You, yes. When you get up there, I'll be right there in the stands, clapping, screaming, yelling, whatever. But when they talk about Wildcats, I look at the motherfuckers and tell you, fuck y'all. Okay? UCLA or ASU.
Bears, Deon.
Bears
on Bears.
Man, bear these nuts.
But let's talk about real quick.
Oh, you saw a Seahawks fan crying? Hey, man, that had to be a beautiful thing.
Oh, hell yeah.
It had to be beautiful. Because you know what? Certain fans are assholes.
Oh, Throwback went to the game?
That's great, man, that he went to the game, no?
Hey, but dude, let's talk about Mooney Ward real quick. The way he just shut down DK this game, bro. Like straight owned him.
Beautiful. Every second of it. I
loved it.
And I'm talking this it kills me because when you watch certain players and you see him play against certain people, you're like, how the fuck is it that he fucking Tommy. What's going on, Tommy? You gotta love this guy. But it's crazy because when I saw Mooney do what he did, I was like, yeah, he does this shit. And then you see DK after the game act like a little bitch.
Yep.
He basically pulled a Aaron Donald.
Yep.
So how do you feel about Deebo Samuel? Who? How do you feel about Charvarius Ward? Oh, I don't. I can't name anybody else on their defense.
Have a safe flight, man.
Hey, yeah, have a safe flight, man. You know what I'm saying? All that bear down shit you can leave, but have a safe flight. But honestly, man, to me, it's like this. At some point, you got to stop bullshitting yourself, man. Don't get into your feelings to a point where you're going to talk. There's no way in hell there's not a team in the league that can't name at least 5 of our defensive players. We have guys at the top of the league in many different spots. You can't tell me who Javon Hargrave is. You can't tell me who Nick Bosa is. You can't tell me who Chase Young is. You don't know who Dre and Fred are. You don't know Mooney. Fuck out of here, bro. You're in your feelings. You didn't want to answer the question. You're acting like you can't name nobody else on the defense. First of all, we can't name nobody on your defense outside of Tyreek Woolen. And I think who? Diggs? Andre Diggs?
They
and
were
Bobby Wagner. Bobby Wagner been there forever.
Yep.
They're apparently taking this rivalry pretty seriously for us to come out and kick their ass.
Oh, it's gonna get worse when they come to Frisco. Oh, they're fucked.
Oh, dude,
they are fucked.
You see how much red there was on Thursday's game? Crazy.
And if you think, and to be honest with you have to think about it. Look, when you come to San Francisco, does anybody know of any Seahawks fans that live in the Bay Area? I don't think they do. If they do, they're far few and in between. You may even catch a bunch of Seahawks. If you catch a Seahawks fan in the Bay Area, they most likely still have a Russell Wilson jersey. I'm pretty sure of it. But we went in there and we did what we were supposed to do. We made Geno look pedestrian. as we always do. Yeah. Oh yeah, Witherspoon. Oh yeah, somebody was saying Witherspoon was a dog. No,
I didn't see
know
it.
where he
Hey,
was at.
I
you
didn't
know
Look
see
at
who's
it.
a
fucking
fucking
Purdy. That
you know who's a fucking dog and proved me right this whole fucking time? Ambry Thomas.
Bro.
I've been saying put him in a freaking man to defense playing man. Let him be out there on an island covering a receiver, and he'll freaking show you what he can do.
I
Put
gotta
Lamar in the slot.
officially. I gotta
He
eat
is,
crow.
dude. He's been
I
our
gotta
best
eat crow
corner.
on that one. I will openly eat crow. I was down on Embry. I did not have faith that this young man was going to be able to do what he was supposed to do. But I will say this: Lefty is 100% right. He is 100% right. Embry has played out of his mind these last few games. I hope it continues. And it just, man, putting Lenore playing like the shark in the slot now.
Dude.
He you ain't coming in that slot doing a goddamn thing. You getting shut the fuck down.
I feel like
I'm loving every second of it, man.
The biggest reasons we're giving up yards and stuff is when we're playing like the soft zone or even soft man. Actually being aggressive with the DBs, we play a lot better. They let our DBs get up on the receivers
they seem to like it, and
because they like running with the receivers, where regardless of where the receiver decides to cut go, you have your hand on their hip, you kind of know where they're going, instead of letting them come to you and have to move your hips a certain way to decide which way they're going to go. So when we're playing off, we really seem to struggle on defense, like covering. But when Wilkes has them play full like press man, we seem to do a lot better on press man because we're right up on the receivers and not letting them
that
plays.
zone coverage, you'll get underneath shit real easy. And if you've got a good person that can get a pass underneath and get busy with it, then that's definitely going to be a struggle for your defense because you're playing so far off. I know a lot of people still feel that Wilkes being on the field isn't making a difference. I don't know what the fuck you've been watching, but it looked like it's making a damn difference to me.
Yeah.
His defense has been playing lights out since he brought his ass downstairs. And I think it truthfully does make a difference for communication purposes. I really think that as a defensive coordinator and or a head coach or anything like that, you need to be down there to be able to communicate, because sometimes during the course of a game, that defensive player can give you information. You could have a guy that's not even playing. He's suited, but he's not going to get no time on the field, but he's watching and he can come to you and say, hey, coach, I've been seeing X, Y, and Z. Maybe we should do this. Coaches will take feedback from the players and implement that shit in the moment if you're a good coach. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I get it, because when we had Salah, what did we do? We didn't like him in the first place because it was a lot of bullshit. And, he was very hard on trusting the process and just sending for and all that other shit. And we had to let him build up, and he got what he needed. I feel like kicking Demo inside and letting Ambry get busy on the outside. Hey, man, you got to do what you got to do, And who do we have next? We got the Eagles. So
yes,
we're going to really need Ambry to be a dog out there. And I hope that Kyle Shanahan does the same thing. I hope that he does go to Mooney and say, hey, you shut down DK, shut this other motherfucker down.
Yeah, like throwback.
I'm going to tell you right now, DK and AJ Brown, their speed is head-to-head.
Yeah.
One's not faster than the other. So I honestly will tell you this. If you could shut down DK Metcalf, you should be able to shut down AJ Brown.
I think the biggest thing is just when you're using Mooney right and he's comfortable, he plays his best. When he's uncomfortable, that's when he starts getting the penalties and making bad plays. But when he's comfortable, he looks like one of the best corners in the league, like he has the past 2 weeks.
Did y'all see before the Dolphins game, Tyreek Hill was talking to the refs?
Bless you.
Oh, bless you.
Sorry.
And they were trying to tell him, they were telling him, like, he's just walking up, just being polite. And they looked, they said, hey, man, make sure you get get lined up properly today, and no peace signs. And he's like, I can't. I'm trying to spread peace to the world. They're like, nah, man, we know what you're doing. Don't make us throw an unnecessary flag. So I'm like, okay, maybe the refs once in a while, depending on your status in the league, they fuck with you. Mm-hmm. But you can't be just a regular motherfucker because they're gonna look at you and be like, you ain't done enough in this league to get that kind of a call.
Yeah, well, we better expect that next week.
Can we sidebar Alex Smith and his comments?
Oh yeah, did you hear about that?
Get that out, bruh. I'm not mad. I mean, to be honest with you,
he ain't lying.
When you look at it, the years of dominance that man had were in a real shitty fucking division. The only time that he really had any type of a battle was those 2 years where the Jets went to the AFC Championship game back to back.
What's up, Beto?
What's going on, Beto? Beto was out there with the speakers, bro. Did you see him on Twitter? This motherfucker, he had the little JB. This motherfucker had the little one, and he got the big one, and he got the big one. And he came out. I thought he was about to pull out the old boombox, the one you had to hold on your shoulder with the deep batteries and shit. You used to walk down the street in that motherfucker. Like, god damn, bro.
What's up, Bernie?
But, oh yeah, that Data Ayuk was that. Oh man, yeah. He was playing against some bullshit. He was playing against some weak ass competition, man. Because you got to think about it. The time he was relevant, who else was relevant in the AFC? Peyton Manning.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, the Patriots didn't go to the Super Bowl every year, but you knew, guaranteed they were in the playoffs, guaranteed it was a high probability they got to the AFC Championship game. That's what it was.
Yeah.
But I mean, I like what Alex Smith said, man. Yeah, it's easy to play when you're fucking around in a weak ass division.
Everybody's talking about that throw that Purdy had to Ayuk, but that one,
dude, that was a dot.
That one to Kittle was better. Kittle just got pushed out of bounds.
Yeah.
Hey man, he's been doing some pretty good things.
Running to his right towards the out of bounds, fucking throws a dart to Kittle, which should have been, they changed the rule, which should have been a fucking catch, but they pushed him out.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, hey, the defense pretty much pitched a shutout. They didn't get into the end zone outside of that pick six. So I'm happy with what the defense did. Dude. I never pin a pick six on the defense. I pin it on the offense. I mean, hey, motherfucker, the ball was thrown and it is what it is. And I put that one on Purdy because the ball was behind CMC when you watch the replay. But I mean, shit, who the fuck doesn't make a mistake? At the end of the day, did we win? Yeah. Does he do this on a regular basis? No. Okay, then we're good. Because there was a certain person that's sitting on the bench in fucking Oakland right now that would do that shit a little more Vegas? Often than not. By Oakland, Vegas, whatever. But he's definitely.
But let's talk about the defense had 6 sacks on Thursday, bro. 6 sacks.
Monster game.
That's wild.
Monster game. That was great. It shows that the pressure is now turning into sacks. Mm-hmm. Because that's the key. Is that pressure turning into sacks or is it turning into turnovers? Is it actually making the quarterback make a bad decision? See, some people will tell me something about somebody's pressures. I don't give a fuck how many pressures you got. Did it turn into a turnover? Did it turn into a sack? Did it force him to really truthfully make a bad decision where there was an incompletion? No? Then who gives a fuck? If I pressure you all game long, but you still dotting me up left and right, the fuck difference does the pressure make? That just means that you're good under pressure. That means I made you look good in a different kind of stat as a QB. But when the pressure actually gets home and it actually forces certain things to happen, that's great. And, I mean, didn't Mooney get a pick, if I'm not mistaken?
Embry got a pick.
Embry got the pick.
Yeah, Embry got a pick.
Yeah. So we had what we needed because Geno Smith was 18 to 27 for 180 yards and 1 interception. And this nigga had a QBR of 14.9.
Holy shit, that's bad.
That's bad.
Playing like Zach Wilson over there, huh? Shit.
So he had a QBR of 14 point. as a team combined, they literally had 88 yards. We had 169. 114 of them came from CMC, obviously. But you know what I'm saying? And
Elijah looked
Mitchell,
pretty good.
he looked a little bit better.
Yeah,
Looked a little better.
yeah, he did.
Yeah. He looked a little better.
Who's the one that stood out to you the most on offense?
Oh, it did same. Listen, usual suspect, fucking CMC.
Yeah.
Same motherfucker. He's crazy. Like this dude is just unstoppable. I mean, when I saw on Instagram like the bumps and bruises, I'm like, God damn.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you know, you pretty much. Hey, Kittle did say in an interview, they were like, "How do you feel after a game?" He's like, "It feels like you've been in a fucking car wreck." And well, it looks like you've been in one too. So he was beat up in ways you couldn't imagine. But hey, happy holidays to you too, Beto, man. You know, back at you, brother. But yeah, that's who stood out to me. It was definitely
you, Christian?
Usual.
For offense,
yeah,
I'd say Debo because they were in their best bracket. Ayuk and Kittle at times, so Debo had to step up and get open, and he was making plays. He got the ball a lot more often in the passing game, which was nice.
Mm-hmm.
That was
I've been wanting to see him get more involved in the passing game. I feel like we still need to kind of dial up some more plays to get him like in open space, because a lot of times I feel like he's not getting a chance to get in a lot of open space. I'd like to give him some more receiver screens and stuff. And I don't mind handing him the ball, but I wish we'd do more jet sweeps when we hand him the ball. I feel like that's what he's best at. So, but he had a great game, and I thought he showed up when we needed him most, because there was times when Ayuk and Kittle weren't open.
Yeah.
And he was making plays. He was getting open.
Yeah, I'm gonna say
we're favored by 1.5 points.
We are.
Yeah, that's pretty low.
Especially it's in Philly too.
That's pretty much a pick when you think about it.
Okay, no, yeah, that makes sense. We're in Philly. Okay, gotcha.
I'm surprised we're even favored by 1.
It's pretty much a pick 'em, but at our best we could beat them, but we have to hope we play our best on Sunday.
Yeah, no stupid.
I believe we will, man. We had a little extra rest.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A little bit more time to recover, because this weekend was pretty much everybody's day to relax. Like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you don't have to do shit.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing you're doing at this point is just flying home.
Yeah, that's true.
You get home, you relax, you get chill. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, enjoy some food. You know, enjoy a little time with your fam if they're still out there. You know, and get right back to work tomorrow. I think honestly they'll be well rested, and I mean when you get into a role like that, yeah, man, you feel good about yourself.
Yeah,
you know, you almost don't want to stop because you love the momentum. You know what I mean? But I mean when you look at just the sheer numbers and you look at how it worked out, let me give y'all a stat line. Do you know that there wasn't a Seattle receiver that went over 41 yards?
I believe it.
In total, not a single receiver was over 41 yards at all. And then when you look at the Niners, we had literally only 2 people over 50 yards, BA and Debo. And BA was targeted only 4 times. He caught 2 out of 4 for 50 yards in the TD.
Mm-hmm.
Debo's 7 out of 9 for 79 yards. You know, CMC had 5 for 25, and he was 5 out of 6. You know what I mean?
That wasn't
Kittle
our best.
was targeted, but it wasn't a ridiculous offensive
What's
output.
up, David?
The run game was doing
What's
most
going
of
on,
the work.
Dave?
There was kind
I
of
mean, but it
was
at the end of the
what
day,
you would
for
expect on a Thursday night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not going to do a whole lot because you're already tired as fuck from, playing on Sunday.
Yeah.
And I mean, hell, all we had to really do, since Aaron Banks was able to play, all we had to do was just kick Feliciano over the right guard. So that tells me we've got a nice swing guard, a guy who can play both positions. And hey, if you got to hang out there for a little bit until Burford gets back, cool by me. Jair Brown looked pretty good.
Yep.
Yeah, he's been looking.
He's
really
coming along very, very well. So I'm not mad at that. It just seems to be that things are coming together. It's like we lucked out with the injuries that we had, where somebody went down and it didn't make us look too bad. You know, Feliciano's playing fairly well. Jair Brown taking Huff's spot for the moment is great. And the nice thing is, I know Huff won't lose his job because those two are supposed to be playing opposite each other next year anyway.
Yeah.
Because I can tell you right now, if we are able to win a Super Bowl this year, I doubt Gibson is coming back. Gib's gonna be like, nah, man, I'm done. I'm good. I got a ring. Time for me to exit.
It's time to go. Time to retire.
Yeah. I mean, and that's what a lot of people are chasing. Why do you think Joe stayed as long as he did?
That's true. That's true.
Joe was here. And I've always said this: if we win a ring, there are certain 49ers I do believe deserve one of those rings. I believe Frank Gore deserves a ring. I believe Patrick Willis deserves a ring.
Not the same. Well,
You know
it doesn't really work that way, but
I know that. But I'm saying, like, those two were stalwarts for us for a very long time, man.
it's a bummer they never got one,
I mean,
but it doesn't normally work
you
that
know,
way.
I know. And I mean, you know, I'm just saying, like, me, if I'm Jed York, I'm giving an honorary ring out, man. Fuck it.
Fuck it.
Y'all might not have been on the squad, but y'all did more than enough for this team for the years. Take this ring. I know it's a consolation prize to you, but shit, you want this motherfucker or not?
Facts.
Yeah,
I can tell you right now, if the Dolphins win a fucking championship, Dan Marino deserves a ring for staying in there all that fucking time and never getting shit, and then coming up against us and we kicked his teeth down his fucking throat. What was that, 55-10? You beat the shit out of him. I think that was the biggest win we had in our Super Bowl winning
honestly,
history.
it's probably what would happen if we played the Dolphins in the Super Bowl this year. We'd probably kick their
bro,
ass.
Tua don't want no smoke.
Dude,
Man, look, Hargrave would hit Tua once, and Tua would be out in 5 minutes. This motherfucker wouldn't be able to come back.
Watching this Chargers defense against Lamar, I feel like we should be able to handle Lamar.
I mean, I hope that's going to be another test for us. Now, speaking of Lamar, have y'all heard, the little Super Bowl logo rumor?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you know what I'm talking about?
Purple and red.
You talk about
purple and red.
It's purple and red.
Yeah.
So they're saying it's supposed to be us versus the Ravens. Now, I mean, I don't want that as a matchup because I don't like we're not very, very good against mobile quarterbacks.
Nope.
We'll
find out next week.
I don't need Lamar being in that big of a game because I know he is definitely going to do everything he can to win. Like he's going to spare no expense. Like you think that motherfucker runs now? Shit. He gonna turn into a whole running back that whole damn game if he has to win that damn Super Bowl. Because it sucks when you get to the top of the mountain and you just get kicked right the fuck back down. Look at Joe Burrow. He was just coming into his own, broke his wrist, now he's fucked.
Yeah, it sucks.
And the Jets are looking so shitty. These motherfuckers are trying to rush Aaron Rodgers.
They're trying to say Aaron Rodgers is going to come back week 18.
They hoping and praying this motherfucker. I'm like, for what?
They got to make the playoffs.
If y'all don't even make the playoffs, why are you going to try to rush him back for what? He's not going to do anything for you. At the end of the day, Zach Wilson was a failed experiment. It is what it is.
Christian called it from the beginning.
Try to tell you guys.
He did. He did. Definitely did. So we got our own things that we got to take care of. We got to make sure that we're good, and the key for me is I don't think we can be beat as long as Brock is healthy. If Brock goes down, no.
I agree. It's going to be interesting this game against the Eagles. The Hargrave playing against his old team. He's been killing it right now because ever since Chase Young got there, he's not getting double teamed anymore. So he's getting to the quarterback a lot.
D-line for sure.
That D-line
it's the true form of pick your poison. If I double Bosa, that means I'm leaving 3 people. And what people don't understand is when Armstead has help, he's a nightmare.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he's got
like him. I'll tell you this: out of him and Buckner, I liked Buckner more because Buckner, even when he didn't have help, was a game wrecker.
Yeah, I think a lot of us
people slept on Buckner. Y'all remember we had a shitty ass defense. Buckner had like 12 sacks by himself. Like Defoe was a dude, and I did see that Shaq Leonard got released, and somebody was screaming to go. I'm like, no, we're not gonna go get Shaq Leonard. We don't.
No.
We don't. We already have Fred Warner.
Eagles and Dallas, I'm hearing.
And Dallas need him. They don't have Leighton Vander Esch.
Yeah,
you might as well.
Well,
I'll tell you right now.
Honestly,
I'm gonna tell you right now, real quick. Hats off to Deron Bland. That motherfucker's shit.
Dude, it's easy to get pick sixes when your team's up 30-0.
Hey, but at the end of the day, when your team is up 30-0, that's when you can be lazy.
He gets these. I know, but he gets these garbage time pick sixes when they don't matter.
Don't care. Hey, at the end of the day, you still got him.
He got him,
dude. All I gotta say is like one of the, I think it was First Take. They were like saying, is Dak playing his best game right now? I'm like, dude, he hasn't fucking played anybody.
Dak has won. The Dallas Cowboys have won against losing teams. This is nothing new.
Fact.
If you see a team with a losing record that will play the Cowboys, 9.5 times out of 10, they're going to win. Mm-hmm. I think the only team that beat them that nobody expected to beat them was the Cardinals.
And look, that's the only win.
Anybody else with a losing record, the Cowboys go in there and mop the floor with their ass. But when you come in with a winning record, like we do, and we did, we were 42-10.
Mm-hmm.
So that tells you basically all you got to do is be a winner, and you can beat the Cowboys. So that doesn't leave any hope. If I'm a Cowboys fan, that don't make me happy.
Seattle.
I'm still pissed off. I'm looking going, thanks for the win, but can you beat somebody worth beating? Because if we get into the playoffs, everybody in the playoffs, you know what they're going to have? A winning record.
Yep.
They get Seattle on Thursday.
And Seattle probably.
Seattle's
I'm going to tell you right now, Seattle's most likely pissed from us beating their ass, so they're going to try to take it out on the Cowboys. They most likely will.
Cowboys will beat.
I mean, I'll tell you this. I don't think Stephon Gilmore versus DK Metcalf is going to be as entertaining as it was when Mooney was on him.
Well, I think it's going to be interesting if we beat the Eagles. If Dallas is able to beat they'll have 10 days rest playing the Eagles because they play Thursday. Mm-hmm. I wonder if they'll be able to beat the Eagles if we beat them. Then we'd be the first.
I think Dallas loses to the Eagles. I don't see them winning. I think that division belongs to Philly. As long as Jalen Hurts and Devontae Smith and Brown are there, they
don't even look that good.
You never know. You never know though. We'll just have to wait and see. But I mean, Dallas is 12-0 or
it was Elway. Thank you for that, Dave.
They've won the last 12 at home, and then they almost beat them. They almost beat them in Philly. So I don't know. Maybe they'll play them really tough in Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
So if we can win this game, if we can win this game, I think we have a good chance of winning out. Like I know the Ravens will be our toughest test, but because we have Eagles and then we have.
Is OBJ even healthy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He is? Okay, because I ain't heard much about this motherfucker all year long.
He's playing right now.
Well, I mean,
I think we can beat the Ravens, especially with our pass rush. I think we can beat the Ravens.
Honestly, I think because the only thing that scares me about the Ravens is just the fact that Lamar is mobile, but Lamar ain't regular mobile. Lamar is like mobile. Like this.
Yeah, but he's not being mobile lately. He's standing in the pocket.
He's standing in the pocket. He just fumbled the ball right now.
If he's doing that, he's gonna die.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't stand in the pocket against our defense because if we fuck around and put a 5-man front out there, you're fucked.
They're gonna fuck around and they're gonna find out, bro.
Hey, that's what it is.
I'm just hoping that's what happens with Philly.
This is the part where you fuck around.
I think
he found out.
If we beat Philly, there's still a slight chance we win the first seed. If we beat Philly, I know we got to win out.
No,
but I think if
we
we
have to
I
lose
think,
more games.
I think
They
if we
still
win,
only lost one game.
I know, but I think that I think they'll lose to Dallas if they lose to us. But that's just me. But I think if we
Is this
win
their
out,
first
that's
time
why I
playing
think
Dallas this year?
if we're able to win out,
Huh?
so we're able to win out, I think we get the first seed. If we lose a game, then there's no way. But if we win out,
I honestly, I think the second seed is ours. As long as we play the game the way we playing it, the only way we wind up possibly trying to get in there is if Philly can lose a couple of games.
Which right now would mean we play.
One of their divisional. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out did they play Dallas already this year? They
Philly
have.
won.
Okay.
Philly
So
won.
yeah, this is their second. This is their second game.
Mm-hmm.
So if they get this game, then we ain't got no hope because ain't nobody else in that division doing shit to Philadelphia.
Yeah.
The Giants ain't doing shit, and I forgot who the fuck else is there, but they ain't doing shit either.
But like,
oh yeah,
they just fired the defensive coordinator too.
Right now, as a second seed, we would play the Seahawks again in the playoffs. As it stands right now, they're the 7th seed. Second seed.
We did it last year.
We'd get Seattle. We'd get Seattle at home, and then I think. And
to be honest with you, I think we would have beaten Philly last year had Purdy stayed healthy.
Me too.
You can't tell me otherwise.
Had he been fine and his arm didn't get ripped the fuck off, I think we possibly could have beaten Philly. I think we had a real high probability.
I think so.
But this game, man, just the 6 sacks alone was basically smart. Look, let me tell you something right now, Dave. I have one of my best friends. He's a Charger fan. They can hang with the Ravens all they want. At the end of the day, somebody's going to find a way to fuck it up. That's the unfortunate part about the Chargers. They have a fantastic offense, but their defense just can't hold water.
Yep.
It's like they'll go down there and score, but the defense turn around and let them score.
Wild.
Just wild as hell. But 6 sacks by everybody and their mama. So we had
Hargrave.
So Hargrave 1.5. Gibson had 1. Nick Bosa had 2. Armstead had 1. And the other half goes to Kevin Givens. So we had everything that we needed. And the beauty of it is that just shows you that the love was being spread around.
Mm-hmm.
They had 1 sack in total, and that was just from some dude named Darrell Taylor. I don't even know what the fuck that is. So while DK up there talking about he can't name people on our defense, I'm sorry, I don't really know half the people on your defense outside of the stars. And first of all, Jamal Adams spent so much time on the sidelines, I don't know why y'all even paying this motherfucker at this point.
Yep.
Oh, he made a couple of plays, big fucking whoop. What has he done since you actually gave him all that money but be injured?
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
You had another safety come in and play better than he did.
Yeah.
Because he didn't have a choice. He had to. I'm sorry, but if I'm an owner, I'm gonna get real angry if I gave you all that damn money and for the last several years you barely own the goddamn field. I will come to you and ask you to restructure your goddamn contract. You ain't got to worry about the GM. I do it my fucking self. Hey, Jamal, yeah, come here, man. Let me talk to you. Yeah, we're gonna have to restructure your contract, bro. we can't keep doing this. You spend more time on the sideline than you do on the field.
Mm-hmm.
This is only right. I know you mad about it. I truthfully could give 2 fucks. You can go out there and say whatever you want about me while you're playing, after you're playing. I don't care. I paid you way too much money to go out there and make plays, and the only plays your ass has been making is on the fucking sideline. That's not making plays. I don't need you. I didn't sign you to the contract that I gave you to be a fucking mentor.
Exactly.
If that's the case, I'd have gave you $100K a year and told you just make sure you school these young kids. But I can't give you millions of dollars a year and you wasting my damn money. Sorry. At the end of the day, you've become more of a liability than an asset. And we all know what happens to liabilities.
Yep. On that note, I'm going to send it over to Zach real quick to bring up my bookie, and we'll get back into it and finish it off.
Take a second to thank today's sponsor, MyBookie. As a bettor, you demand perfection, and MyBookie delivers. NFL, college football, and a brand new cash out system gives you options to bet and win all season long. The first 2 legs of your parlay hit, cash out early and use the funds on another bet. Or you could let it ride for the chance of a bigger payday. Join the MyBookie family for a season filled with odds boosts, free bets, and super contests. To get started, all you got to do is super simple. Go to mybookie.ag right now and register for an account for free. That's right, it's free. And whenever it is you're ready to make your first deposit, just use promo code HIVE. It's right here on the screen, HIVE, to grab a welcome bonus on the house. That's our gift to you for being a part of the 49ers Hive family. That's promo code HIVE, HIVE, to claim your deposit bonus. And for a limited time, you also get a free chip to use in the MyBookie casino. You can bet anything, anytime, anywhere with MyBookie. Now let's get back to the show.
All right. Thank you, Zach.
Oh, that's nice. He did the let's get back to the show.
Yeah.
It's
All right.
cool.
We'll go into our closing statements here. What are your guys' final thoughts on this game, and what do you expect the Niners to do to beat out Philadelphia? Christian, go first.
This game, it was just execution on offense. We ran the ball well, made the throws we needed to when we needed them, controlled the clock big time, and defense played really well. We didn't give up any touchdowns on defense. Their only touchdown was just a bad, unlucky play. Purdy's trying to get rid of the ball under pressure, threw it too high. McCaffrey knocked it up in the air. So I think we just need to, continue to play this mistake-free football on offense, and the defense just needs to keep playing well. I like playing the, press when we're playing press man. Since we've made the changes on defense, I think it really is giving our defense a line enough time to go and get a sack. And we're how many sacks do we have since we came back from the bye week? I think we have. How many did we have against Buccaneers? 4, 5?
4 or 5, somewhere around there.
Yeah, something
so
like that.
You're thinking we're at over 15 sacks in 3 weeks?
The Chase Young effect is in full effect.
I'm telling you guys, I mean, that's what it is. It's like this pass rush. So we just need to do kind of what we've been doing the last 3 weeks against the Eagles. We got to get home, and this pass rush has got to take down Hurts. He can run, but he's still hobbled with that knee injury. So we got to get to him. Dude, we got birds. We got birds like
we got birds the whole way through.
Yeah, we do.
How many weeks in a row, dude? Like
after
6 weeks in a row.
After we play Philly, we got to play the Hawks again, and then
the Ravens.
My game is here. My game Cardinals. Is here. I'll be there.
Cardinals. Yeah, that's right. Cardinals and then Ravens.
Hey,
yeah.
Niner out.
Yeah, so it's like 6 birds in a row.
Mm-hmm.
Or 5 birds in a row.
I'm telling you.
I think
we got to be careful with that Raven. We got to cook the Raven very well, though. Remember, ravens are the smartest of all the birds, but they are scavengers, so they eat just about any fucking thing. We gotta be mindful. We got to cook that bird properly. Make sure we don't get no diseases fucking around with that one.
Yeah, I'm a little worried about the weather in Philly because it's gonna probably be like how it was tonight, rainy and cold. Worry about that. You kind of saw like the. Purdy had the elbow warmer. I assume that's just because of it's cold. Coming back from an injury, the cold makes it hurt.
Oh yeah, and then with
my knees,
then the repair with the brace and everything.
Yeah, well, that dude, like, so my knees freaking hurt all the time during the cold, man. Like, just because when I've heard them before, that's all.
I thought it was because you were on them most of the time.
I mean,
you open the door for that, man.
That's good. It's probably arthritis. But like the cold makes
You are too
Previous
fucking young
injuries
for
hurt.
arthritis.
The cold makes previous injuries hurt. So I think
Yeah, it does.
I'm sure that's
Yeah,
for sure. I'm a little
who
worried
ever has
about.
metal put into their body anytime it's cold, it's a bitch.
Yeah, like
It
I'm
really-
worried. I'm worried too about the weather and the cold that affecting us a little bit, affecting Purdy.
I just don't want it to rain. Kyle doesn't do well in
It's
rain
supposed to
games.
rain. It's supposed
It's
to
supposed to
rain.
rain
So that's
next
what I'm saying.
Sunday.
Ah, son of
We
a
got-
bitch.
We got to keep our run game going. I
Wait,
think
hold
we
on.
can get the run game going against this Eagles team. Like, I know they're supposed to be pretty good against the run, but the Bills were running all over them today. So I think if we can get our run game going and run hard, I think we need to just run the ball with all three of our running backs, be physical. I think that's going to help us a lot.
Mhm.
So
I think use the run to set up the pass and kind of go from there.
Mhm.
it won't rain until about 3 o'clock over there.
Okay.
Are we a late game? We're a late game, huh?
125.
Yeah. Well, I mean, hopefully by then we can build up a lead. So the only thing that I saw in this game that I did not necessarily care for was the offense became stagnant in the second half. Now, mind you, we scored in the fourth quarter, but we did not score at all in the third. We did have the ball almost 11 minutes longer than they did. So we have to remember to keep going. A lot of the times, what I don't care for with Kyle is he gets comfortable, and when he gets comfortable, you're going to see a ton of runs. He's going to basically start trying to run the clock out and beat you that way. Nobody has time for that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Deon, look at the group chat.
Oh God, no! What the fuck is going on here?
Yeah,
Crazy motherfuckers.
I'm excited. We win this game, lose this game. We'll get them again in the playoffs. So let's just hope we make this game close and we show we can hang with the Eagles. That's all I want to see. I think we can win,
Agreed.
but I want to know that we can hang with them and it's a close game,
Mhm.
or we kick their ass.
Yeah.
One of the two.
Honestly,
You know-
I just feel like at a bare minimum, as long as we can beat the Eagles, I don't give a fuck whether it's by a field goal, 1 point, 30
We
points.
seem
As long as we come out there with a fucking win, that's all that matters. Because a lot
we
of the
seem to
times,
be playing well. We
Yeah.
seem to play well against these top playoff teams because the best two
Yeah.
top playoff teams we played, the Jaguars and the Cowboys, we
Mhm.
blew their ass out. So
Yeah.
And the
Let's win
playoff,
now.
and the
So-
sad part is like the Cowboys ain't even really a playoff team. They just get in there by default. It's real easy to beat a bunch of losers. And then when the winners come around, you lose, but you still wind up in the playoffs. Why? Because you have a record that's good enough to get you in.
Yep.
And
it's going to be interesting to see how these playoff go. How the Lions play. You know, this playoff season is going to be interesting. I'm kind of excited to get there. We still got 5 weeks left. So
I'm gonna say this, and I know it's not gonna be a very popular opinion. I think the Lions are just gonna fall flat on their face when the playoffs come around.
you're probably right. But
I feel for them because I don't know what it is. I don't know what they need to do. I don't know whether they need to go see a voodoo lady, whether they need to go see a curandera. Like they need to go see somebody to get that bad juju off that team because Lions have been ass for years. And I'm thinking about doing a show where I talk about the teams that have just been in fucking purgatory, like their whole NFL existence. And there are some teams that have never even gotten a fucking actual like Super Bowl ring. There are some, I think
Bengals?
almost every team in the league has some type of championship, but not every team in the league
Jacksonville,
has an
Carolina.
actual Super Bowl.
Mhm.
I believe Jacksonville doesn't have one. Carolina doesn't have one. The Chargers don't have one. I know the Lions definitely don't have one. Some of these teams have an NFL or
Cardinals.
an AFL championship. But the Cardinals ain't never got shit. They have nothing. Like, period. They don't even have an NFL championship. They don't have shit. They literally are fucking bottom feeders of the NFL. You know, when it comes to actually having any type of championship, at least the Chargers could say, hey, we won when it was just the AFL. At least they could say that.
Yeah.
But when you're talking about the Super Bowl era, nah, bro. Nah. Oh, there it is. Dave, automatic. Love it. Appreciate it, brother. 12 teams don't have a ring.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
That's pretty shitty.
Yeah,
We're not one of them.
that's high too. Or not. Thank
Hey,
God.
I mean,
We have
in my
5 of them.
lifetime,
In your lifetime, no.
Technically, in my lifetime, we have one because they won when I was alive, but I not old enough to know.
And I mean, hell, I literally was born after they won their first one because we won our first one in '81, but I wasn't born until May, so they had that ring already sold up.
Mm-hmm.
All the other ones I was able to see.
At least you got to see them and enjoy them beyond shit.
Yeah, it's. I'll tell you this. Honestly, I think this year, as long as we slide into the playoffs healthy, nobody can really stop us.
Well, I agree, Deon, because our physicality travels no matter we're on the road, whatever. In the
it does.
playoffs,
Yeah, we don't care where we are. We're going to bring that to you.
I'm telling you, Kyle is like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. That's like who he is as a coach.
Mm-hmm. That's actually a great analogy.
You get Dr. Jekyll, right? He's good. He calls the plays well. He great play calls, but
he's very sensible.
He's mostly conservative and sensible, and doesn't put his foot on your throat.
Yeah.
And then the playoffs come, and Dr. Hyde and freaking Mr. Hyde comes out, and he fucking unleashes that playbook and goes fucking wild.
Mm-hmm.
It's completely different, Kyle.
The key for me in the playoffs is don't get comfortable, Kyle.
No.
Let what happened to you. Let what happened to you in 2019 be a very simple lesson. Don't get comfortable.
The way we beat Seattle in the playoffs last year, had a chance to keep going up. I think he learned his lesson about pulling. And then Dallas was a close one, so you can't do that.
I mean,
game with a win.
Be smart when you need to be smart, but I'm saying like when you're. Some people say don't kick.
I trust him in the playoffs.
At the end of the day, I want you to kick everybody when they're down. When we're in the playoffs, kick them while they're down. You know what? If I'm putting in Sam Darnold because we're up that far, I'm not giving Sam Darnold a bunch of run plays. I'm looking at Sam and going, hey, you see what Brock just did all game? I'm going to need you to do something. You're not going to fuck around in here and just keep handing the ball off to Elijah and to Mason. You going to throw this damn ball, and we're going to show him Ronnie Bell is a fucking dog. You know what I'm saying? We're going to show him Juwan Jennings is a red zone threat.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we're going to make Charlie Warner block like his ass is George Kittle. Like, there's going to be some things that we're going to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's to me, it's
if you're pulling the start Deon, I think that's an ass whooping already, but
nah, man, but that's I'm a competitive person. So if I'm a backup, I'm not going out there to just do backup shit.
Yeah.
I want you to throw the ball my motherfucking way because I want to make a play. I want to make sure, I want to remind coach, hey, you know, I'm here.
Yeah.
Just if you need me. Oh, there it is. Put it up there. Look at this. Woo. Cardinals, Falcons, Bills, and the Bills are the worst out of this whole bunch because they went to 4 straight and took an L. I saw a lady in Target today wearing a Jim Kelly jersey, and I looked at her and I said, you are definitely you are real Bills Mafia.
You know, it's
and
funny,
she looked at me and she goes, please don't remind me. And I was like, I mean, you wore the jersey and you know whose jersey she had on, a Jim Kelly jersey. I'm like, yeah, well, you know, I mean, damn.
all but two of those teams have been to a Super Bowl.
Yeah, because
and those are like two of the newer, you know, franchises.
The Jags ain't never been. Yeah, the Jags and Texans.
Yeah.
Titans. When did the Titans go to the Super Bowl? Oh, versus the Rams.
They lost to the Rams.
Yeah, that was
Dyson
when Steve McNair was there, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Steve McNair,
yeah. 1 yard line.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Damn.
All right.
And Dave was an asshole for that. He said they are the peasants of the NFL.
Dude, all I know is
You can talk
Let's
like
just
that
get
when
to the
you got
playoffs.
you got 5 Super Bowl rings and
I'm
7 appearances.
I'm over to the regular season at this point. Let's get to the playoffs.
We're ready for the playoffs.
Yeah,
Let's
honestly.
go.
Oh, shout out to Breezy. His Wolverines pulled that W off. I know he's
I
gonna
did
get
see that.
all kinds of
Oh yeah,
shit.
Harbaugh, let's
Nation.
go get that championship.
You know.
Hey, Harbaugh is going to the Raiders next year. Watch.
Why the
I don't
Raiders
know,
go to the
man.
Chargers?
I'm gonna tell
Go
you
to the
right now,
Chargers.
man. If Antonio Pierce keep coaching the way he coaching, them dudes respect him. And
Yeah.
I think
Go to the
that,
Chargers.
and you got to remember, if you really do a good job as a player coach, you know what I'm saying, it bodes well for you. And I think that the Raiders will. I think that what's his name, Mark Davis.
Raiders will go get Michael Penix Jr., bro, freaking in the first round, and they'll be good to go.
Who?
Michael Penix Jr. out of Washington.
Oh, I thought this motherfucker said Michael Penis Jr. I was like, what the fuck? This nigga's last name is Penis? That's fucked up.
No, the guy the lefty out of Washington. They'll freaking they'll go get him. They'll be good. They're
Lefty,
only a
like
quarterback
you.
away from being pretty good. So
I mean, and I mean, hell, hey, look, if Aiden O'Connell shows them something, they might be all right. I tell you right now, I guarantee you, gonna get cut, Jimmy. That's what we're gonna be looking for.
Jimmy's just gonna cut himself.
Hey, look, man, they gonna look and be like, hey, man, y'all don't really need me here, man.
Like, I got a porn
right?
contract I'm gonna go fulfill.
Nah, man, hey, let me tell you this, bro. He might have dated a porn star, but I'm sorry, Jimmy Garoppolo as an act, nah, bro. He's too fucking boring. Nigga's too much of a square. Oh shit! Oh man, it was good.
Or we just call him Phallus Jr.
Really quick, Rick, man, we did the whole show, bro. Long story short, the best parts of the game were Mooney shutting down DK and shutting him up and turning him into Aaron Donald in the post-game interview. I can name anybody other than the defensive players. Well, that's because you were on the field and your ass got shut the fuck down. But I guarantee you, everybody on our goddamn team don't act like you don't. You play us twice a year. That's called being in your fucking feelings.
Mm-hmm.
But to be honest with you, it is the best part of this game was watching CMC cook the shit out of them and watching our defense shut them out.
Wait,
one thing we haven't mentioned. You kick as many field goals as you want. If you don't get into the end zone, that's all I care about. If we beat a team 42-12 and somebody's like, man, we gave up 12 points, that's all field goals. No one cares.
Yeah.
Hey,
exactly.
One thing we haven't mentioned is how good Moody's been.
Yeah, no, we mentioned what you're talking about. I just said it again.
No, Jake Moody.
Moody? Oh, well, yeah, he's been money.
Yeah, dude, he hasn't missed. He still hasn't missed an extra point this season, and
thank God, because I don't like the way he kicks. I hate the way he kicks. I feel like he's always gonna hook the shit. I really do.
He's making it, so I'm happy.
Yeah, I mean, hey, it stays in
to make it. We're good.
Right, so fuck it, I'll take it. Did y'all see that heartbreaker? Somebody kicked the field goal, man, and that motherfucker bounced right off the crossbar.
Oh, dude, that was the Texans, bro.
That was the Texans.
The Texans.
Yeah.
Freaking 60 yards.
No, don't worry. I'm gonna have a whole preview show on that one, Rick. I'm definitely gonna have a whole preview show on that one. We'll all do one. We'll see if we can get Beto in here. I definitely want to talk about the Eagles because I know they're gonna be on some extra shit. Running their mouth and everything like that. The beauty of the Eagles game
is they probably can't read anyway, so it's okay.
I mean, the beauty of the Eagles game is we're gonna have full representation again. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be in that stadium deep in the motherfucker. There's gonna be a lot of content creators at that motherfucking game, so we'll be out there. I think the Eagles game is definitely a great test for us, and I want us to go out there and kick their teeth in. Mm-hmm. If we can get in there and get ahead of that rain early, so we have to turn this into basically a run game, we're fine because we know we had the better run. We had the best run game in the league. You know what I'm saying? You can have CMC out there. You can throw Elijah Mitchell out there. You can still throw Jordan Mason out there. At this point, TDP is irrelevant. I don't know what he's going to do, but he ain't about to get no burn over here. Because Elijah don't have to be on the field so often, so he can stay healthy.
We'll get Frank Gore Jr. We'll get Frank Gore Jr. in like the fourth or fifth round.
Oh my God, bro! Bro, I'm telling people, please watch Frank Gore Jr. That young man is a monster. He is.
Dude, I would be so stoked to get Frank Gore Jr.
Image of his daddy. When I tell you this kid is he's that fucking good. Man, it's like watching his pop, bro. He's like his pops, but the difference is he has more speed than his daddy did. Yeah. Frank wasn't the fastest dude. He was not. I'd say within about 20 yards,
breaking tackles.
He could break tackles. And what was the key to Frank? He always fell forward.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't remember a time watching Frank Gore getting tackled where he fell backwards. I've seen Frank Gore stood up, but that's when like 7 or 8 dudes are around him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's the whole point. Keep your foot on the gas.
Yep.
Don't let up. Do not give the Eagles any type of breathing room, because the minute you do, that's when they try to come back. And you don't want that to happen, especially not in a video, in a game where possibly the weather could be inclement. So that being said, Brandon, take it away.
All right. So we'll be back later this week to preview the Eagles versus Niners game. Like Deon said, we'll try to get Beto in here as well, because it should be a fun one to do. So other than that, have a great weekend, guys. Enjoy your Sunday night, and we'll see you later this week to preview the game. Peace. Go Niners.
Go Niners.
Go Niners.